Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited because Siser has just come out with a new line, or not necessarily a new line, a whole bunch of new colors for their matte EasyWeed. So if you're familiar with my videos or you follow me on Facebook, if you aren't already, please go follow my page. I use EasyWeed Matte a lot in my Facebook Live videos. I think it works really well for canvas when you want to make signs. So I'm really excited because Siser has some new colors with this. So I'm going to show you the colors and then I'm also going to do a couple projects with it. So the first color is purple. It's going to look a little shiny because it has the carrier sheet. Orange, green, red. This one I really love, navy blue. You guys know I love navy blue. Royal blue, and then if you are unfamiliar with the matte line, black has already come out. So they had EasyWeed Black come out, I believe, last year. So I'm really excited. These are great because you can put it on your garments, put it on your signs, and it has a nice smooth look. One thing about EasyWeed is sometimes it looks a little bit shiny. So this is great for that purpose. I'm going to go ahead, figure out a couple projects that I want to do with it, and I'm going to show you how this looks on your material. So if you want to buy this vinyl, hurry, please go get it. I get mine from H&H Sign Supply. I'm going to link it in the description below so you can go buy it, and you can go ahead and have lots of fun with these projects. So I'm going to go ahead, get this done. Make sure if you aren't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Please give this video a like if you enjoy what's going on. And if you are a Glowforge user, please keep in mind that I do have other Glowforge videos. And if you don't know what a Glowforge is, click my link below that you can find out how you can save up to $500 on a new Glowforge machine. Alright, so now we're going to press the designs that I just showed myself weeding. So we're going to start off with more basic ones. This is a garden flag. The one I have out front is really gross, really nasty. I need a new one. So this is a garden flag blank from Chameleon. I love using their blanks, and this one was nice because it's nice and thin, and it came in a pack of 2. So it makes it easier for me to swap out my garden flags as I go. So I just did a pre-press. I wanted to get a little bit of that moisture and wrinkles out. I still have a little bit of a line, so let's go ahead and do that again. So I flipped it on the other side. My heat press is still warming up too. I was impatient. So we're just going to lift that. Now we have a better set for that. So this is going to be pressed at 305 degrees. Since we're doing multiple colors, we're just going to tack down the colors while we do the separate presses. Now, I'm not pressing both at one time. You can see that I've layered these on top. This is mainly so I can line up my design on my flag correctly, so I can see what the entire thing will look like. So I'm just going to go ahead and gently lift this up. And so now I'm ready for my first design. So my heat press is still warming up, so I'm going to tack it down a little bit longer than I normally would for my first color. Normally I would just do like 1 to 2 seconds, but since this is still on its way up, I'm gonna do maybe like 3 to 4 just to see if it stays better. Great, so I'll move this to the side. Let's gently lift. Good, good, good. And so what I like about this EasyWeed, this matte EasyWeed, is that it doesn't have the sheen of the normal vinyl. So you get this nice screen print look. I think Joe explained it in his live earlier. You get this nice screen print look, but you can wash it over and over again and not get the cracking that you have in screen printing. So let's line this up. Let's figure this out. And so this design, actually all the designs that I'm doing in my video today are from Chameleon CUTTABLES. Lots of chameleons in my life. So Chameleon Cuttables, I'll link all the designs in the description. I just love her website. I think her stuff is so stinking cute. Right, so let's go ahead, bring this on here. Now, because I have exposed vinyl, I'm gonna go ahead and get a piece of parchment paper. So sometimes I'll use a different cover sheet. Because this is the matte material, we're gonna make sure we have something without the texture on it, this parchment paper, so that it doesn't go into our vinyl. So just a couple seconds. I'm gonna gently lift to make sure this stayed down. Now, I've mentioned in videos before, the Siser line is really great because it'll go down with just a couple seconds, but we want to make sure that we have the proper time, temperature, and pressure. So even though we're just tacking this down, we are going to complete our press by making sure we get our full time on our heat press. So I'm just feeling around. This whole design fits on here, which is pretty nice. This is my 9x12 craft press. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and do 10 seconds. And while that happened, my heat press did come up to temperature. All right, so that is my first design. So this is using matte EasyWeed Matte in red and then the blue. So really cute patriotic design. If you guys know me, you know that I love my patriotic stuff. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually using another blank from Craft Chameleon, and I am using the zippered pillow cover. So I love throw pillows. I love to switch them out seasonally. And so this one is a pretty large one. I believe this is 18 by 18. And I like to buy the 20 by 20 pillow inserts from IKEA for these because they really look nice and plush in there. So I just press the middle of it just to get some of those lines out. And this one will be a little bit harder to align in my space, but we're gonna make it work. So we're gonna grab this design. So this is also from Chameleon Cuttables. This is also 3 colors of the matte EasyWeed. This is the navy blue, green, and red. And these are blue bonnets. So I apologize, I'm not from Texas. If this is not like the real color blue bonnets are, if it's totally off, sorry. I wanted to do it with this color. So I'm gonna peel this up. Again, don't press all 3 of these colors at once because your vinyl, this vinyl is touching the carrier of your previous color. So it's not gonna stick on the pillow, it's going to just stick to the carrier. So let's go ahead. This one may need multiple presses just because it is a little bit tall. So I'm gonna go ahead, do a couple seconds, and then very gently turn it, and do a couple seconds on this side. And you can see my press is really fighting me. I have my pressure up really high because I want to make sure it stays. So this came up just fine. I don't know if you noticed, but the carrier was already coming up a little bit. Right, so let's put that to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and peel off this red before I put it on because I don't need it right now. So this goes in here. Let me find my placement. And so I'm just kind of rotating to make sure it's fitting in well. And lift it up. And so the good thing about an abstract design like this is if you do have a slight overlap somewhere, it's not the end of the world. You know, it's abstract. Right, so let's go ahead, quick press. And I'm not using parchment because this carrier is covering my entire design. So it's pretty safe. And just be gentle when you're moving this. Just a couple seconds. All right, so see that? Just came right up. And now here is our last one. So we're gonna put our home right in here, and this is the red. All right, so this one will be exposed. So we are going to use our parchment paper. Just a couple seconds. You want it to just stick. I fold it over my parchment paper, you know, can't win them all. right, so our entire design's down. So now we want to go ahead and focus on making sure we get all the proper application. So I'm gonna go right here, bring this down, do about 10 seconds, and then do it on the other side too. All right, so we lifted it up there. Now let's just bring it right here. And 10 seconds there. Okay, so here is our lovely pillow cover from Chameleon. Now this is using all of the Siser EasyWeed Matte. This is green, navy blue, and red. Cute little Texas bluebonnet design. And this is using a pillow cover blank from Chameleon. I'll link it in the description below. And now, the last thing I'm going to show you is we're going to make a shirt. And I'm actually going to combine the EasyWeed Matte with some other colors because I want you to see kind of how they work together and, you know, does it really make a difference? Can you really tell? So yeah, it does. So I'm gonna take this tag off. This is an Old Navy shirt. It's the boyfriend shirt. I got it on sale, of course, you guys know. So we're gonna go ahead and start laying out our design. So we are using this design that says Sunshine State. So I'm gonna put this down right here. I'm using my collar to match. And I love using shirts like this because that big color block kind of helps me figure out how to place from the very beginning. So let's go ahead, lift up our colors that go here. I'm gonna have to readjust just a little bit because I shifted. All right, so the way I move it to make sure I'm getting it on the press correctly is I kind of flip it over on itself like that. And now we're going to start doing our presses. So this design is a little bit large, so we're gonna do a couple presses. And the reason why I didn't just try to move it is I didn't want to shift my vinyl. So let's go ahead and do that. There's our first color. Now this is the matte black EasyWeed. This has been out for a little bit. You guys know I really enjoy it. But I want to make this as the base of the design. So this isn't new, but it is fairly new in the world of Siser. And so I've used this for a couple videos, couple designs. You can see right here in the corner, it came up a little bit because my, I didn't press it enough right there. So I'm just gonna be very careful right there instead of doing an entire new press. So this is orange, this is part of the matte line. So let's go right here. I'm gonna be very gentle when I put it down in this corner where the vinyl is lifting a little bit because this will basically be used to hold it in place. So this design has a small outline around the entire thing. So I'm gonna put right here. And I'm gonna tug a little bit to make sure it stays. All right, so there's our design. Let's very gently move it over. I'm gonna make sure I get enough time on this top part right here. And since I have exposed vinyl, we're definitely gonna cover this with parchment paper. So again, a few seconds. Since you got a little bit hanging off there, I'm just gonna slide it like that. Press again. All right, so we got 2 more colors. This is a 4-color shirt. So we'll lift this up. Now I'll go ahead and, so these are the 2 matte colors. Now I have put in 2 other types of vinyl. I am using the normal EasyWeed in Cadet Green, and then I will also be using the Electric Pearl EasyWeed to give it a little bit of shimmer. All right, so we're gonna do this next one. Again, there's a little bit of spacing around the entire thing. I'm just shifting as I go. When you have shirts like this, sometimes you will have a little bit of shrinkage, especially on a cotton shirt like I'm wearing, like I'm using for this one. So it's totally okay to put your vinyl down a little bit and tug it in certain areas to get your vinyl to sit correctly. All right, you guys should know the drill by now. Let's go ahead, bring this shirt down. All right, so that's all on there. Let's go ahead, use the parchment paper, and press again, just a couple seconds. You can see it comes up right here. There's our design. And here's the last one. This is the electric pearl. Let's see if I can't do it that way. I was gonna try to put it right on the press, but you know, sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to. Right, so let's lay this out. Now this original design did have a slight yellow inside to these orange blossoms, but I didn't think, honestly, for this design it was enough to cut an entirely separate color, so I just made them white with the rest of these orange blossoms. So if you're really strict on your botany, well, sorry. And so this one I could have modified it to make the white be basically my shirt color, but I wanted the sheen of the electric to kind of shine through with this. So sorry for my hair in the way. I'm just getting this entire design on the press. All right, so we have that all set. Now, even though this is our last press, we're still gonna do a couple seconds because we have the carrier sheet. The carrier sheet is overlapping on the rest of our vinyl. So if we did an entire press, it would leave a dent in it. And especially because we're using matte vinyl, we really don't want that. Right, so let's go ahead and do one more press to finish it out. Okay, friends. This is my last design. There you go. I had some glitter in there. So you can see we have our Sunshine State. Now I wanted to really combine 3 colors of vinyl. Well, yeah, 3 colors of vinyl. So we have our matte EasyWeed in black, in orange, and then we have our normal EasyWeed in cadet green, and then our electric and pearl. So it kind of gives you a whole bunch of dimension, and it helps different parts of this stand out. All right, friends, I'm really excited about this launch. Let me show you the 3 things that I made. So here is my Oh Beautiful garden flag, perfect for summer. This design is from Chameleon Cuttables. This blank is from Craft Chameleon. Now this is using the blue and red of the matte EasyWeed. I think it looks really good. And then after that, we have our blue bonnet home pillow cover. Now this is 3 colors of matte EasyWeed as well. We have red, navy blue, and green. Super, super cute. I was trying to conserve a little bit of material, but if I do it again, I would make my design a little bit bigger. But don't forget, when you put a pillow in here, it kind of comes out. And so Chameleon Cuttables, Craft Chameleon, I'm gonna link everything in the description. Don't worry about that. I'll even link to the vinyl so you can just click it and go. And then here is another example of the vinyl, but with other types of vinyl as well. So this is using the matte EasyWeed in black, which has already been out, orange, and then it is paired with the cadet green and the pearl electric. So you kind of see combination with that. You can see the different finishes and sheens with that. Super cute, and this was just an Old Navy shirt. So I think Siser hit it out of the park. I love this line. I'm very excited for them to add more colors. They haven't said they would, but I think they will. I feel it in my heart, okay? So if you're excited about this, please leave me a like. Let me know in the comments your favorite color from the line. Let me know your favorite product that I made today. I don't know, maybe I should give some this away. If you want me to give away some of the stuff I made, leave me a comment as well, and make sure you subscribe. I get my vinyl from H&H Sign Supply. I will link them in the description below for you to get that, and I hope you really enjoy it. So if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and I will talk to you later. Bye.